Fragrance family, Tyler Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you a first review in quite some time, but I had to do it, guys. This stuff is absolutely amazing. So guys, we're going to be talking about the newest from the house of Zaharoff. This is Seraphim Red. Guys, absolutely amazing stuff. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. As always, the box presentations are just phenomenal, guys. Beautiful, beautiful box presentation. Love this kind of just gold with this fiery red. Absolutely amazing. What's cool is with the red and the blue, if you put them together, they do make a single face of a seraphim angel. Really, really cool. Beautiful box presentation. And then the bottle, just the same, guys. Absolutely a gorgeous bottle presentation from George. He never spares any expenses with his boxes or bottles, so absolutely stellar presentation, guys. Let's go ahead and get into some of the notes on this. As always, we do have the handy dandy card that George sends out. So we do have top notes of pink pepper, eucalyptus, Apollo pine. Then in the heart we have marine / salty accord, red seaweed, orange blossom, ylang ylang, and in the bottom we have creamy sandalwood, white musk, amber, and gold vetiver. So what can you expect from this fragrance, guys? This fragrance actually really took me by surprise. This was a lot more fresh than what I was, hearing and what I was expecting, especially, watching some other reviews, as this came out. Ross from TLTG, saying that this, has a lot of pine and, almost kind of has this resemblance to, what did he say? Creed, Viking, Scott Aromatico, saying something similar to that effect in the opening. And so I was expecting a lot more of this, like, earthy pine kind of green facet, but guys, this was a lot fresher than what I was expecting. So give it a little spray in the air. Beautiful distribution as always. And yeah, guys, so this is an interesting opening. So it's a lot more fresh, like I said. So in the opening, I do get a little bit of the pine, but what I'm getting a lot of, guys, is honestly that sea salty marine accord with this orange blossom and ylang ylang, at least off of my skin and even in the air. In the air, it's a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more piney, but off of my skin, guys, we all have different skin chemistry. I get a lot of that orange blossom, ylang ylang kind of combo. This bright, almost citrusy floral type of fragrance, and then as it dries down, a lot of that marine kind of sea salty aquatic accords really come out. So it's a lot more fresh, and it's definitely more seaside than what I was thinking of, and which is kind of crazy because like that's what these fragrances are meant to encapsulate, guys, is this kind of like, these Greek islands, this sea coast, if you will, and you really do get that. Now with the blue, it's a little bit more floral than I get off of the red. The red is a lot more fresh, and I don't want to say aquatic because it makes it like a blue fragrance or something like that. Definitely not like a blue style fragrance, but there is that sea salty marine kind of vibe that you get, or like the seaweedy kind of mossy vibe that you get with that freshness from the orange blossom. At least that's my experience with it, guys. Absolutely smells fantastic. Now the performance on this, guys, there is nothing lackluster about this. This might be his most nuclear fragrance, at least off of my skin, maybe tied with leather to back, but man, this stuff is absolutely bonkers when it comes to performance, guys. I'm getting easily, guys, 24 hours. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm getting 24 hours of performance off of this fragrance. Now, is it going to be pushing out, for those 24 hours? No, but for the first 3 to 4 hours, guys, it is just this wall of Seraphim Red around me, guys. The scent bubble is absolutely insane, guys. The projection is monstrous off of my skin. I even texted George and I was like, man, this stuff is like a nuclear bomb. It just, it pushes and pushes and it works, guys. So, if you're going to be around people who maybe have a more of a sensitive nose or a harder time with fragrances, be considerate with this one, guys. And this is off of like just a few sprays, guys. I mean, realistically, I wouldn't think that you would need more than 4 sprays with this. At least, that's kind of my experience with the fragrance. But realistically, guys, absolutely nuclear performance from what I'm getting. And like I said, the longevity, guys, easily 24 hours if you're not washing this off. But I would say most people would fall, I really don't think it's a hard estimate to think that most people would fall into that 12 to, I'll give a, kind of a wide range, 12 to 16 hours of, performance and longevity off of this stuff, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, this would lean a little bit more on the unisex side. I don't think it leans super masculine. I don't think it leans super feminine. I think it rides the line pretty well. My wife has wore this. I've wore it. I've had some of my buddies wear it, and every single person, they just have a great experience with this fragrance. Now, I would say that this is a great all year round type of fragrance. Only, maybe caveat is if you live somewhere in the South, kind of like me, in the southern part of the United States, where it gets really hot, humid, and sticky, it can be a bit cloying, but, do a couple sprays on the back of the neck or under your shirt, something like that, and you're gonna be doing just fine. But guys, I would think that this is an amazing spring, fall, and winter fragrance. It does, in my opinion, would cut through kind of the cooler weather, but it also would make a great summertime, nighttime fragrance. And I think that's kind of what George was going for, whereas the blue would be more of a day wear, this is more of a night wear. But guys, anytime, any occasion, any season, I think this is kind of a Swiss Army knife style of fragrance. And so, guys, absolutely love this stuff. Really, really good stuff, George. Guys, not much more to say about this, guys. It is an absolute banger in my opinion, guys. But smell is subjective, so always keep that in consideration before purchasing a full bottle, guys. Always sample before you blind buy. But in my opinion, this is my opinion, I do think this is one of his more safe blind buy style fragrances. So yeah, guys, that's my opinion on Seraphim Red. That's my review. So let me know down in the comments if you have it. What's your experience with it? What do you think about it, guys? Is this in the top 10 to top 5 of his releases? For me, I definitely think it's in the top 5. I do think that this is my favorite opening of any of his fragrances, which is saying something, because I really, really, really love the opening of the original Royale X. Absolutely love that. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this review. Comment down below what you think of it, guys. Let me know your experience, and I'm going to catch you in the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.